First of all, I want to start by congratulating you. You married.
I did. I wed.
You wed the lovely Kristen Bell.
Most beautiful girl out there.
Yeah, except for our wives.
Yeah. She's the third best girl out there.
Yeah, next to our wives, she's third.
Yeah, number 3.
And you guys had a baby girl.
We sure did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't be afraid to applaud that. That's human life.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yay, human life.
It's so fun.
Now, this opens up a lot of questions. First of all, before you have a kid, it's all theoretical. Then the baby shows up. Are you figuring out
Shit
what...
gets real.
Would you say?
Things get real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in a hurry.
Yeah,
right?
thanks.
Right.
Thanks for fixing that on the second try.
I'm editing on the fly.
Yeah, so you think you're going to be a protective dad or kind of a easygoing dad? You know what I mean?
I'm going to emulate my mother. I had a fantastic, I still have a fantastic mother, and she was ultra honest with us, and that's going to be my policy.
Ultra honest?
Yes,
you don't sugarcoat things.
No. This is a real thing that happened in about 2nd grade on the playground. I overheard one kid call another kid a butt humper.
Butt humper.
Yes, and I was familiar with both what a butt was and what humping was. So I was confused by those two things together.
Right.
So that night at dinner, at the dinner table, I asked my mom, I said, I heard these kids on the playground, one said called them a butt humper. Is this something people do? They butt hump? And my mother, without skipping a beat, wasn't nervous. She goes, there's a lot of nerve endings in the anus, and some women find it pleasurable and many don't. And she was right. That's exactly how it is. There's really...
What's the ratio you found there, Dax?
It's low. It's very low. They're not uniformly distributed nerve endings, I guess.
Okay, listen.
There's a lot of anomalies.
Again, so suddenly you're a biological expert.
Yeah.
The guy who doesn't...
Biophysicist when it comes to nerve endings.
The guy that doesn't know what a heartbeat is. Expert on the anus.
Don't know if I'm having a heart attack. Parts per million nerve endings in the anus.
Stop it.
She said that. And
I don't understand. I'm not in that school. And you know what?
You don't?
I don't think...
What would you say? Can I hear what you would say?
Butt humping, I would say that's a magical elf and he lives in the trees. And, yes, I would.
And then when they get asked to butt hump, they'll go, yes!
You know what?
I don't think I have nerve endings in my anus.
Okay, I don't want to know that.
Your kid would be ill-prepared.
I don't want to know.
They'd be going on a lollipop journey through an enchanted forest.
My point is, I diverged from my wife. My wife tells them the absolute truth about everything.
Her.
No!
Yeah.
No, I grew up in a family where they didn't tell us anything. We were fed misinformation. And look how I turned out.
That's the comedy of life. Because we're both sitting in the exact same spot.
Yeah.
Virtually.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm not sure. I think sometimes you can give kids too much information. Do you think?
Well, we're going to find out in my household.
So
I'll tell you that right now.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to say to your kids?
Everything and anything. That's the truth. Barring maybe some kind of morbid things like death or nuclear holocaust.
Right. You're not going to mention death to them?
No. I'll say Grandpa's on vacation.
What about you, Andy? Where are you on this whole spectrum? Do you tell your kids everything?
Yeah, we're pretty honest with our kids.
Oh, yeah, I can figure you are.
My daughter just recently told my wife that she was ready to have the sex talk. She said, which is how she said, Mom, I'm ready to have the sex talk. She's 8.
Yeah.
And
8?
Do you need my mother's phone number?
No. My wife had the sex talk with her, and my daughter apparently listened and then went, that is the most interesting thing I have ever heard.
She'll probably be a scientist.
Yeah.
I was told that stuff when I was 36 years old. And I still don't believe it.